Coach Chris on Focuz-Fit. So today we're going to do a little bit of a different workout, okay? It's a really fun, it's a really enjoyable workout, and it's up to you guys how you want to do it. So it's a workout that you can go back to every day. You can change it up, okay? You can do it for time, you can do it for reps. And what we're going to do is we are going to work through the alphabet. Okay, so some examples that you can do, you could spell your name out, you could spell your kids' names out. If you're really feeling a bit more of an intense and a tougher workout, try and go through every single letter, okay? So what I'm going to do for you on the video, we're going to go through every single letter. I'm going to give you one exercise per letter. Then you can go away, you can make up sentences, choose words, different phrases, and give it a go yourself, okay? So let's get into it. So we're going to start with A, work our way down to Z. So the first one we've got squats. So feet shoulder width apart, down. Okay, B, we've got a press up. So you come down into your plank position, right the way down, and up. C, we have a sit-up. So we're going to keep our feet flat. We're going to sit right the way down. We're going to peel ourselves off the floor, contracting the abs, back down, and up. Good, okay. D, we've got star jumps. There's a couple of ways you can do it, but the ones we're going to do, start with our feet together, hands by our side, we're going to jump out and back in. Okay, E, we have burpees, very common letter, my favourite exercise, of course. We've got burpees, we're going to come right down, chest and thighs touch the floor, jumping back up, leave the ground, down, and up. F, we've got mountain climbers, plank position, stepping in like so. If you can go a bit faster, increase the intensity, please do so. G, we're back on our feet, we've got knee drivers, nice extension through the arms and the rear leg. We're going to drive right the way up in a diagonal motion, engaging the core, okay? Don't forget, do it both sides, driving up and engage that core. Next up, we've got H. We're going to do leg raises. Try and do it where your heels come off the ground, looking down towards your toe. Lift right the way up and lower, nice and controlled. All the way up and all the way down. Good. I, we've got a reverse lunge. So start feet shoulder width apart. You're going to step back and step in. Step back and step in. From here, step back and in. Okay, what have we got next? We've got J, we've got plank jacks. In our plank position, imagine you're doing a star jump on the floor without using your hands. Jump your feet apart, jump them in. Apart, in. Okay, next up we've got K, we've got switch kicks. You're going to be in your crab position. You're going to lift your bum off the floor. To start with, extend one leg up. Put it down, the next one. What I want you to try then is go a little bit faster, and then can you jump from each foot. L, we've got a glute bridge, so stay on the floor, feet flat, nice and relaxed, arms by your side. You're going to squeeze your glutes all the way up to the top of the movement, and lower, nice and slowly. Just touch the floor. Back up to the top of the movement. And one more, just touch the floor and drive all the way up. You shouldn't feel this in your lower back, just in the glutes. Next up, we've got Commandos. So you're going to be in a forearm plank or a high plank, depending on your preference to start. From here, you're going to lower yourself down into the forearm plank, and then you're going to push yourself back up into the high plank. So down, up. Just like so. Next up, we are on N. So that was M, the Commandos. Now we're on N. We have jumping squats. So So you're squatting right down, you're driving up, leave the floor. Down, driving up, leave the floor. One more, up and leave the floor. Fantastic, okay. Oh, we've got walkouts. You're gonna walk your hands forward to this high plank position. Walk your hands back in, stand up nice and tall. Back out, and in. Next up, we are on to P. We have Russian twist. So we're going to sit down. You can do this with your feet on the floor. Slightly back, engaging the core muscles, twisting from side to side. Try and touch the floor. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, try and lift the feet up. And again, we're twisting from side to side. We're trying to touch the floor every time we twist. Next up, we are on to Q. And we have seal jump. So it's a little bit like our star jump, but instead of our arms coming up high, they're going to come in and out. See if we were like a clap and seal. So we're going to jump out, stretch the chest, jump in, out, in and out. Okay? Good. Next up, we are on R. We have fast hands. So you're going to extend both arms in front of you. And in the name, it's fast, so you're going to do it nice and fast. After you get that rhythm, I want you to start running on the spot and trying to keep up with your hands. Okay, so the faster your legs go, the faster your hands go, and vice versa. Next up, we've got S, which is a reverse Nordic curl. Now, this is a little bit of an advanced exercise, so make sure you take your time with it. What we're going to do is we're going to kneel down, legs again shoulder width apart, nice and comfortable. Toes, dig them into the ground. You're going to do an X shape with your arms, because we're trying not to use the arms as much on this one. We're engaging the core, we're squeezing the glutes. We're going to lower ourselves down as far as we can go. If that's all you can go, all you're going to then do is engage the quads and bring yourself back up. Okay? Back down, if you go a bit lower, great. And bring it right the way back up. Okay, you shouldn't feel this in the lower back, you should be engaging them glutes. And when you're trying to bring yourself back up, it's really intense on the quads. So down, squeeze the quads, and bring yourself back up. Next up, we have T, which is another leg exercise. We've got squat builders. So we're going to again start in that kneeling position. This time, we're going to do it in a prisoner position. So both hands behind the head. And what I want you to try and do is keep that 90-degree angle on the legs. So we're going to step up. There's that 90-degree angle. Again, 90-degree angle. So we're still in that squat position. Back down and up. Down and up. Okay? Good. What have we got next? So we've just done our squat builders. Now we have U, which is reverse, crunch and twist. So we're going to start in the position like we did with our leg raise. Lying flat on our back. We're going to lift the heels off the floor. We're going to crunch in to this position. This is the movement we want. But what we're going to do is we're going to crunch and twist to one side. So we're going towards one shoulder. Back out, crunch and twist towards the other shoulder. Okay, so from this position, from here, crunch towards one shoulder, back out, crunch towards the other shoulder. Fantastic, all right, we're nearly there. V, we've got a V crunch, so another core exercise. You might feel this in your hip flexors as well, very intense. You're going to keep your hands on the floor for a little bit of additional support. This position, legs out nice and straight. You're going to crunch right the way in. Straighten out, crunch in, out, and in. After that, we've got W, which is a step through. This is one of my favourite exercises at the moment. You're going to be in a bear position, so hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You're going to dig your toes in and lift those knees just off the floor. From there, you're going to kick one leg underneath, straighten that leg right the way out, and bring it back in. Okay, as you can see, when I'm kicking it through, I'm bringing the opposite arm up off the floor and back in. So I'm using the core, the legs, the arms, a lot of stabilising muscles with this exercise. It's a perfect full body one. After that, we're on to X. We're going to do another leg exercise. You can do this two ways, okay? You can do it very explosive, or you can take your time, you can do it a little bit slower. So what we're going to do, I'll do the slower one to start with. We're going to squat down, then we're going to do a reverse lunge, and then a reverse lunge on the other leg. Back into your squat. Reverse lunge, reverse lunge. If you want to challenge yourself, you want to make it a bit harder, jump and squat, up, jump and lunges. Squat, jumping, lunges. Okay? Nearly there. 2 exercises to go. We've got Y, which is shoulder taps. So in our high plank position, we're trying to use our stabilizing muscles to keep the hips nice and still. We're bringing one arm up, tapping the shoulder, put it back down, opposite side, touch the opposite shoulder, and keep it going. Okay? It's not about how fast you can go on this exercise. We're just trying to keep that core, those hips down as well, keep that core engaged. And finally, we've got Z, which is a bit of a combination of exercises. We're going to use a walkout, we're going to use a press up, and we're going to use a jump and squat. So it's quite intense, okay, but I do know not many people have the letter Z in their name. So you're going to start, nice tall position, walk your hands out in front, you're going to do 1 press up, walk your hands back in. Now when you get to this position, squat down, jump up, back into that walkout. Press up, back in, squat down, jump up. And that is our 26 exercises. That's the alphabet done. Let me know how you get on. Let me know some of the phrases you use, some of the words you use. If you try all 26 letters, let me know some of the different styles you do. So whether you do reps, whether you do time, okay? One of the ones I'm going to do later, I'm going to do my name. And you know me as Chris, but the full name's Christopher, so I'm going to be doing Christopher. I'm going to be doing 3 sets. I'm going to be doing 1 minute on and 15 seconds off. So that's a little example for you to have a little go at as well. And I will see you all on the next Warriors Home workout. Peace!